And early it's one back by Mullen. No problem.
There it is, Mullen winning it to himself.
Leo down the right alley, stopped by two defenders, kicks to the other side for the Orange. Thompson all the way out, jumps off for Roa. Roa dodges, shoots, and it's saved. Luke Down steps up early for the Tigers. A big stop.
Interested to see what Towson elects to do with their LSM and who they continue to put the pole on. You see Michael Leo here with the short stick.
Leo goes one-on-one behind the defender, shoots, and scores. Leo starts the offense early today against Towson.
Nadalin was raving about Michael Leo this week. Leo drags his defender low, just beats him underneath. What Leo does such a good job of is just holding this slide. He's patient. He has a different pace that he dodges with. He's not going full speed. Towson electing to put a pole on Jackson Birtwistle early. Birtwistle was having success in invert in both of the first two games against Jacksonville and Vermont.
Hiltz comes off the screen, dumps off inside. Thompson, shovel shot. My goodness. Beautiful setup, beautiful finish. It's all Orange 2 minutes in.
Another game, another highlight reel Thompson goal. Hiltz finds Thompson inside, who deals with this pressure and just throws a backhand into the top corner. Wasn't even looking at the net when he caught this ball. Stays patient and calm, gets his hands free, whips it into that top left corner. Unreal finish there by Thompson.
Weber doesn't get open, goes back behind cage to Alex Roussel. He's picked up strong, pushed back by Levine. The short stick, dump off inside, and there's the first goal for Towson. Bode Maurer breaks the quiet streak early. Gets Towson off the board with a quick stick move.
Towson goal, his first.
Roussel gets the short stick matchup here. He dominated Syracuse last year with 7 points. Drives up the side. Syracuse has to respect him early. He just does a good job of moving this ball back to Fitzpatrick, who finds Maurer inside. That's some good ball movement by the Towson offense, and a nice possession there early in to settle in nicely.
Syracuse has to work quick. Spallina not rushing. Curls around the near side, lowers the shoulder, shoots, and scores. Bounces it home. Syracuse goes back up 2 goals. Joey Spallina doesn't wait long to get going today.
Spallina, primarily a right-handed dodger. This time dodges on Spagnoli, gets up to his left hand and throws a bouncer in. What's so successful here about what he does, as he gets to GLE, he initiates that contact, gets himself going north-south up the field inside the hash marks. That's a nice finish there from Spallina.
Gets that isolation, spins around, near side, lowers the shoulder again. Loses control on the pass. That got the Towson sideline excited.
Nice defense there by Dan Riley.
Roa whips from top right shelf. 4 goal scorers from the Orange. Up 4-1 early.
Wow, what a shot there by Luke Rowe. Was just commenting on his stick. He sailed one wide. This time he dodges from up to top. Takes the middle, just lefty on the run, offhand, high to high, top right. Towson did a good job there. They've, it's taken them some more time, I think, than they wanted. Good job by Syracuse.
Making the Tigers earn it. Just 1 goal so far. Nope, make it 2. Ronan Fitzpatrick stormed onto the scene last week with 5 goals and has one in the first quarter today.
Ronan Fitzpatrick able to score in a variety of different ways. Catches this one inside, fires it low to low. Credit here to Mikey Weisschauer, dodging hard, causing a matchup change, getting the ball back to Chop Gallagher, probably Towson's best offensive midfielder from a feeding perspective, who finds Fitzpatrick inside. Nice finish.
Spallina dumps off to the back. He was picked up by a short stick. Now Spagnoli, the long pole, has switched on to him. Leo dodging, near side, spin, dump off inside. What a pass and what a shot. Leo couldn't get to the goal himself, dumped off to Hiltz, who finished the job.
I'm a little surprised that Towson continues to put a short stick on Michael Leo. We've seen him just be on this low left wing, just operating there, dodging at his own pace. His teammates moving to the other side of the field. You see Hiltz here just waiting on that backside pipe. Leo's able to find him. Hiltz, a nice handle there, a little bit of a twister finish.
Big opportunity for Towson to get back within 2 goals. Syracuse's defense, a man down. But the goalie steps up. Jimmy McCool with the stop, and Syracuse is going to take over. The Orange back to full strength. Michael Leo works up on offense. English dumps off, and a bouncing shot goes in for Thompson. His second fancy finish of the day. It's all Orange early.
Sam English and Finn Thompson, they've linked up for a lot of two-man goals on this right wing. Thompson's so good inside, just waits patiently as English draws all the attention. Slides this one inside. Another nice finish by Thompson, wrapping his stick around that defender, sliding that ball past Luke Downs. Nice slide there from Michael Grace, the RIT transfer.
Grace, the big addition for Syracuse's defense. And McCool makes a big stop there. No! The ball falls through. Unconventional, but a much-needed score for the Tigers.
Take another look at this one here on the replay. But Mikey Weisschauer, what a goal. Dodges hard on Kikemo, uses that pick, gets underneath, and then back up top. We call that a little bit of an S dodge, stays out of the goal mouth, uses the dive. It's an athletic play there. I think that ball goes bar down.
Just barely grazed the crossbar, falls down in over the head of McCool. Not much he can do to stop that one.
We've continued to see Wyatt Hoddle taking his place on that first line if he does need a rest, needs a breather.
Hoddle out there now with Roa and Leo. Roa has the ball, whips from the left side, finds the upper right 90. Luke Roa with his second goal today. Didn't need any help, no assists, was all alone on the near side.
I critiqued Roa on his first take of the game, dodging down that left alley and taking a low angle shot. Here he just does the same thing again, gets those hands back, beats Downs high. Roa just continuing to showcase why he's one of the best midfielders in the country. His on-the-run shooting has really been second to none with both his left and right hand. Nice shot there.
McCarthy pushed back, dumps it off. Near side, Spallina playing out on the wing, not at X this possession. Behind the back shot, saved by Downs. McCarthy tried to get fancy. He follows up his shot, stays aggressive. Syracuse picks it up, no. Hiltz misfired as he tried to scoop the ball up and worked too quick. Sean Nadelin couldn't get the timeout called. Leo dodging down the near side, plenty of space, shoots it, but it's saved by Downs. You'd expect a guy with 42 goals last year to maybe be a little bit more aggressive early on.
I don't think they had the ball a ton. I think he was playing within the offense.
Cool steps up, just his second save of the day. Gets Syracuse the ball back. Working against a zone that's nice and tight for Towson, and it works. Pulls off a stop with Downs.
With Tusik, number 3.
Oswald, number 5 as well, who just dumped it off to Vienni. He's working on Kikemo and gets over him for the goal. Pushed back by the long pole and shows off some of that underrated talent.
Alex Vienni, who we were just highlighting, he had a nice game against Hopkins from an initiating perspective. He gets this ball top center, able to handle the pressure from Kikemo, deals with it, fires it low.
It's John Mullen, Syracuse's starter, going up against the backup freshman, Kai Lopez from the Tigers. He's 0 for 1 today. Make that 0 for 2. Mullen wins it with ease, moves forward, Spallina extra pass, turns into a goal. Poetry in motion from the Orange, finished off by Owen Hiltz.
What a play here. Mullen wins this ball forward. He's going to hit Spallina, who moves right into this pass from Mullen, just throws a little touch pass over to Hiltz. That ball's in and out of Spallina's stick, and then finds Hiltz. Hiltz is going to bury that 9 times out of 10 from that low left wing. Syracuse shutting off Weisschauer with Sam English, playing a 4-man inside.
Pass inside, oh, shot goes in. Alex Roussel finds the back of the net, and he just loves to score against Syracuse. Did it plenty last year.
Credit Towson's patience here, just operating on this right side. Gallagher with a top-down feed. That's a tough handle inside for Roussel. Has to catch the ball facing upfield. Turns around, fires it low to low. 5-hole there. Deere was flying in from the midfield.
McCarthy uses his screen, passes far side, long shot goes in. Owen Hiltz from the far side yet again, and he's got a hat trick in the first half.
We saw a similar possession to this 1 or 2 possessions ago. Towson still in their zone. Syracuse is going to be running off a pick top center, just finding Hiltz, who's waiting on that wing.
Of the final score here. Roa gets some room, dumps it off, now all the way behind Cage. Spallina, flat-footed, pass inside, Roa, double clutch, it's stopped by Downs. Towson coming out in man-to-man after running zone for a little bit of the end of the second quarter. Spallina uses a screen, dumps off inside, and that turns into a goal. Finn Thompson with a hat trick today, set up beautifully by his teammate Spallina.
Finn Thompson ends up having a short stick on him, goes back to set a pick on Spallina, plays that 2-man game. Spallina does a good job drawing 2, stepping away, getting those hands free. At the same time, Thompson, almost a little bit of a backdoor slip here, catches it. I love how on that finish, he just drops his hands low, but puts the ball high.
John Mullen, Matt Constantinides out for a battle, flipped back in the Syracuse defensive half. Flipped up into the air. Who's going to come away with it? It's kicked by Dwan. And finally picked up by Towson. A hard-fought win from the Wings. Had 2 goals and an assist in a loss to Johns Hopkins last Tuesday. Has just 1 goal so far on 5 shots. Dump off inside and a quick stick goal. Bode Maurer with his second of the day. Flips it in from just outside the crease.
Carbon copy of a first quarter goal, Weissauer dodges down the side, gets a pick, moves this ball back up top to Chop Gallagher, who finds Bode Maurer inside.
Boswell, swim dodge, looking for space on the left wing, pushed back by the long pole. Far side pass in front, the bounce shot doesn't go, second attempt off the bar.
Be a push, Towson ball. They found a little bit more success, initiating from up top, especially with that first line midfield out there. But this second line also scored a goal earlier with Vianney.
Matusik initiates, passes, bouncer hits off the pipe. Physicality before Syracuse can pick the ball back up. Michael Grace chases it down. He's double teamed, but flips the ball forward. A heads up pass, clears it to Levine.
Gets that nice pick from Trey Deere.
Didn't turn into anything yet, but Spallina backed it up for the Orange. McCarthy dumps off to Hiltz. Behind the cage pass, doesn't turn into a goal. Deere is stopped. Down stands tall.
Playing some of his best lacrosse in his senior season.
Part of an experienced Syracuse defensive unit, which is all the more helpful when you have a first-year starter in goal. Gallagher shoots, misses just off wide to the right, and McCool picks it up. Syracuse with room to run. Jake Spallina, the short stick. Burt whistle's placed on the interior. Like you mentioned, Spallina not given any breathing room. Behind the back pass, sets up Leo for the shot and the score. Hiltz and Leo work together at Syracuse's first extra man goal of the day. The Orange pick up a much needed goal.
Nothing crazy here. Syracuse just doing a good job of making this Towson defense get small. Michael Leo catches it. Nice finish low.
Won that quarter 9-1, scored the first 9 goals of the quarter. That helped Syracuse come back to win that game. Towson could use a run like that, but you're not going to get it with saves like that by Jimmy McCool. Already up by 5. Have been in control all day long. Won 2 easy games against unranked teams. Today trying to do it against a ranked one. That miss won't help. Good job in goal by Downs. Just 10 on the shot clock. Spin move. Matusik given no breathing room, shoots, and it's saved by McCool, but it falls in. Fitzpatrick finishes the job. McCool made the stop, lost control of the ball.
There he is, Fitzpatrick. Really nice defensive stand here by Syracuse. Almost got Towson down to the last couple seconds of this shot clock. They had to put a ball on Cage. McCool just pops this one up. Savvy play there by Fitzpatrick. Similar to Hiltz's goal that he scored against Vermont, just batting it in.
A face-off wins is 18. That came up against Towson last year. Clamps down on this one, flips it forward. Syracuse fights for it, stick on the ground. McCarthy picks it up. He loses control. Hiltz has it. Third time's the charm. No, Downs with the stop. Weishar, far side, 1-on-2. Dodges around it.
Weishar just continuing to draw a slide almost every time he dodges.
Weber creates space, shoots low to high, knocked high. 15 seconds left in the quarter. Not much time to operate. Roussel taking his time.
I'm not sure he sees the clock.
4 to play. A bouncing prayer doesn't go. Towson can't punch one in at the end of the quarter. 10 on the shot clock. Near side, English can't control the pass. 5, needs to shoot, brings the ball low, shoots, and finds the back of the net. Sam English had no time, and he still scores. His first goal of the day comes when Syracuse needs it most, the fourth quarter.
English continues to just be on a different level athletically. In all 3 games we've seen him play this year. Makes a nice play here, getting to the middle, a little bit of a toe drag, able to handle that pressure.
Brings it to the near side. Spallina, he's been quiet today. Spins again. Lowers the shoulder, shoots, and scores. Second goal of the day, first since the first quarter. It's all opening up for the Orange now. 2 goals, 2 assists. A nice performance in front of his dad.
I was about to compliment Spagnoli's defense, but Spallina, one of the country's most patient dodgers, just continues to work this matchup. Lean in. Throws a nice little floater there. Gets Downs to dip low.
Towson doesn't have much time left, 10 minutes, but a 6-goal deficit. Weishar spins, double teamed, ball is poked away. Billy Dewan flexes his muscles after forcing that turnover. But Syracuse gives the ball right back, or close to it. What a save! My goodness, the ball was thrown right away. It looked like Ryder Ochoa chased it down. Came in on time, poked the ball free, and eventually gave Syracuse the ball back on offense. Wyatt Hoddle out to help the midfield unit, but Luke Rowe is the one to punch in the goal. Goal number 3, a hat trick for Luke Rowe, working with space on the near side.
Luke Rowe continuing to show off this left hand. Take a look at Ryder Ochoa saving this possession, the St. John's transfer. Hoddle sets a nice pick. Rowe just runs off that. His lefty shot proving to be one of the most lethal in the country from up top. Puts that top right.
And he'll patiently wait for some off-ball motion. Looking for the open dodger. Hiltz got poked in the face from behind. No flag comes out, and his teammate scores anyway. Tyler McCarthy with his first goal of the day. The physical defense doesn't stop the Orange offense.
If you take a look back at last year's tape from Syracuse versus Towson, Joey Spallina continued to get hang-ups and make the Towson defense pay. Towson was electing last season to send Downs out of the net and flush the hang-up. This time they let Spallina shop from back here. Syracuse off ball just does a good job continuing to move. Tyler McCarthy with, I believe, his first goal of the season. Second line midfielder.
Spallina at X, he initiated from there last time out. Sets up the behind the back goal for Leo. Michael Leo, my goodness. Left side BTB with barely any room.
Towson still in their zone. Syracuse elects to put the ball behind. Spallina just shopping from back there. Leo cuts with the short stick defender on him, flashes his stick, increases that angle in one motion, shooting that behind the back.
Spallina gives off to McCarthy. He scored his first goal of the season today. Deere, he's been held silent. The weave, Burt Whistle, low shot, toe drag goes in. Everybody eats for the Orange, up 10 over Towson.
This is just exceptional ball movement from Syracuse. Deere over to Thompson, switches field to Hiltz. Hiltz with the assist to Burt Whistle. Each offensive player only keeping that ball in their stick for maybe a second.
10 on the shot clock. McCarthy near side, not close to the goal, has to make a run. Spallina switches fields. Hiltz fakes the shot, goes in for another. Misses it. Towson in the preseason CAA poll picked to finish first. Got 6 of the 8 first place votes. Delaware got the other 2. Hiltz cross court feed, oh my goodness! Jumped up, finished down for the goal. Luke Roa, but a flag flies. This would be crazy if it stood. He high pointed that ball right above the crease, tomahawked it in, and the goal is gonna stand. My goodness, let's take another look at this highlight goal.
What a play here, little give and go to get Hiltz the ball. Throws up an alley-oop almost. Roa on that backside, finishes that in one motion, takes the contact from Spagnoli. What a play. Nice stick by senior captain Caden Cole, 33 in orange.
Shot from deep by Fitzpatrick doesn't go. And it's pulled back in, McCool. And it was close at the start of the game, but Syracuse makes light work of Towson. First ranked win of the year, and it comes in dominant fashion. 18-7, Syracuse takes care of Towson.